Today I'm going to share with you how I took an account with 1,000 followers on TikTok and got them a video with 10 million views in just 3 tries. And this is after they've been posting for 2 years, never getting more than a couple thousand views on a video. And yet somehow I was able to crack the code and get them a 10 million view video. And not just that, every video I've posted on this account in the past week has got at least 100K, 400K, 200K, non-stop viral videos. So how did I do it and why did it work? My name is Matt Stefanina, and before I started helping other brands build their socials, I did it for myself. I have over 35 million followers across platforms, over 10 billion views. And the thing about social media gurus, advisors, and this is no shade, but most of them have not done it for themselves. They like to tell you the strategies that they've heard on other channels and they're just regurgitating them. But how can you take advice from someone on how to build a social media empire when they only have 12,000 followers? You don't listen to a business coach that's broke. You don't listen to a driving teacher that totaled their car. And you shouldn't take social media advice from someone who hasn't built empires themselves, because there are certain things that you learn when you fail over and over and over and over again. So I'm gonna help you avoid those pitfalls and get to your goals faster. Just one side note, I'm not selling you a course or anything like that. These are purely for education, hopefully to help you. I can't even really take on too many more companies right now and managing their socials because the team is at bandwidth. So the only thing I have is a free Telegram group where we just drop some alpha and some chats. I'll put the link below. But let's get right into what I did, how I grew this account so fast, and what you can take away to do on your own socials. So the first thing is I did a lot of research, and this is really important. This is probably the first step people skip and immediately just kill themselves, right? They start coming up with their own ideas. They start throwing darts at a board they're not even close to. They're just missing completely. So what was the niche? In this case, this is a video game. It's called My Pet Hooligan. It's an amazing game. They have this bunny character, and it's kind of like a Fortnite shooter with this cool bunny, right? He's badass. And so, okay, video game niche. What could we do with that? I started looking up obvious ones, gameplay trailers, really cool kills or kill streaks or good moments in the game. So the first thing you have to do is have a proper brainstorm session. So many people go into filming without a plan. They just look up a couple songs or a couple trendy TikToks and they're like, oh, let's do that one. And then they throw it at the wall and see if it sticks. It could. You never know. Social media is crazy. But a much better strategy is to come in with a concise plan of at least 7 to 10 videos that you're gonna shoot in a given session. Because what you don't wanna do is shoot one video, post it, hope that it does well, 5 days later, find another video to do that. It's way too slow. You wanna spend time brainstorming, you wanna write out that list of ideas that you have, and then you wanna film all of them in one session, edit them in one session, schedule them or draft them, whatever platform you're on, and then post them over the next 7 to 10 days so you have consistent content going up. That's gonna help you show up in the algorithm more. It's also gonna give you the benefit of if one video starts to do well and people are coming to your page, all the other videos around it are also gonna do well. And that's why on this account, every video that I've posted in the last couple weeks has at least 100,000 views, when their best video up until then was only a few thousand, because one went super viral, got 10 million. And so everyone's coming to the page being like, what is this? They're watching all the other videos. And so you get this even bigger push because you posted consistently. Okay, so you need 7 to 10 videos, but what are they? Okay, there's a few different types of content that right off the bat I get excited about. One, gameplay footage. We've all seen the videos of Fortnite. Someone does an amazing kill shot, boom, it goes viral because people are really stoked on the game. Great. Number 2, the fact that the bunny is not family friendly means that we can lean into humor that most other games might not be able to touch. So we're gonna come up with some different types of formats that are funny, that are around ranking things, because ranking videos have been doing really great lately. So I'm gonna rank celebrities, I'm gonna rank foods, I'm gonna rank songs, I'm gonna rank things that people can chime in on and be curious about as the bunny, right? And number 3, and this is my personal favorite one, is behind the scenes videos. And this is what blew up on the channel. So there's a few different types of behind the scenes that I love. First would be behind the scenes of people playing or streaming the game, getting some of the interactions that you might not see when you're just watching the stream. Behind the scenes of people making the game. How are they designing the characters? What funny things are happening in that process? And my third favorite is behind the scenes of filming mocap. If you don't know what mocap is, basically that's when you put on the suit and anything you do as a human is translated onto a character. So I've been doing mocap for video games for a long time. I was a professional dancer and that's what some of my earlier channels were. I did mocap for Uncharted, I did mocap for Just Dance, all kinds of amazing games. And so I wanted to bring mocap into My Pet Hooligan and do some behind the scenes videos of us making the dance emotes for the game. And so why are behind the scenes videos so powerful? Why do they work? Well, people want to feel like they're getting an inside look into something that they wouldn't normally see, right? It feels like special content. It feels like something different. So instead of just seeing right into the lens, I'm now seeing this perspective that I'm getting let in on a secret. And that's a really powerful hook, but it's not enough to just play a behind the scenes video. You need context. So the way that we create context is with text on screen. And the video that went crazy viral for us, what I wanted to show them is how much goes into one simple emote. So what I have is two dancers in mocap suits dancing. Then I have a third person who's controlling the facial expressions. And you control that with a different type of mocap where a camera looks at your face, it reads the data and it puts it onto the character. But we have to really spoon feed that to the audience, right? So we have these arrows, these are the dancers, this guy's the facial expression. And what else do we have in this video? We have the result on the screen, so you can kind of get that, oh, that's what they're turning into. And this is really important because our end goal for this is for people to know and love this game, the character, his name is Huli. We want them to get to know him. So if it's just people dancing in mocap suits and that goes viral, you know, that's great, views are great, but they're not gonna have any connection to the character, to the game. And it's really important that we create that so that they're more likely to follow, they're more likely to play the game, and you really get the benefit of those views and those videos going viral. Now, the last element of this that's honestly funny, it's ridiculous, but is the green screen. So you'll notice on the ground and behind us, right, there's this green cloth. This actually doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything. The mocap suit has all of the sensors in it, and that's all you need. But what we found is that when you wear the mocap suit, it's all black, right? You just kind of blend into the wall, and people don't really understand that that's what it is and that's how it works. What they do know, because they've seen special effects movies, is that green wall equals special effect. Green wall, special effect, green wall, special effect. Okay, cool, we need a green wall so people understand that we're doing some special effects here. So the curtain, the green, it's completely fake, has nothing to do with the video, but I understand how people think and what kind of triggers them into being like, oh, it's behind the scenes. It's mocap, it's special effects, right? So we throw that in there as well. Okay, so this is the process. We have our ideas, we have our location, we have things set up, but it's still not enough to go viral, to go crazy viral, right? These are decent videos. We know we're gonna shoot a bunch of them. We need a couple more things. So the next thing we're gonna do is find a trending sound. Now, depending on what niche you're in, there's all kinds of different trending music. This one in particular is a Latin song. It's a remix. It had already gone viral before, and I'd actually already done a dance to it before, way back. So I knew that it had potential to go viral again. Remember, the key here is not reinventing the wheel. You don't need to be a creative super genius yet. That can evolve, that can come later. In the beginning, you want to take from stuff that's already worked for you, for other people, switch it slightly, change it up so that it fits with your vibe or your brand, but don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't say, you know, they did it as 10 seconds. I'm going to do a 30-second version. I'm going to switch. No, you're just wasting time. Just get momentum, and then you can be as creative as you want once you have that momentum and you build that audience. So now you're actually on to filming the videos. And the important point here is not to settle, because so many people are like, oh, I think this angle's good. And they do it once or twice and they're like, okay, close enough. When we shoot videos and we know we have a good idea, we shoot sometimes 10, 20, 30 takes. We'll try different angles, different lighting, try doing the choreography bigger, try doing it smaller. We'll really put the time in so we have a lot of options when we get back into the editing to see what worked the best. Also, you can iterate on an idea. So maybe the idea is to do the dance. Maybe you try one version where someone's walking behind and looking at you like, what's going on here? Maybe someone's on a phone and they come up and they film you. Maybe you add a prop. Maybe the lights go out. Maybe something crazy happens, right? You can try all these. And the great thing, especially about platforms like TikTok, is you can actually post multiple versions too. I just like to separate them maybe 5 to 7 days, so it doesn't look like you're posting the same video over and over again. But if you have a great idea and you did a few different versions that have different hooks or different things inside of them that you think make them unique, try posting another one. If it flops, you can always just private it or take it down. It doesn't hurt to keep taking those shots, especially when your audience is smaller, right? Now, the one caveat is if you have 10 million followers and they watch every video and they love every second of it, sure, you don't want to post the same video multiple times. But most of us are in the building stage, and it's really important to get those shots on goal in the building stage. All right, now here's the real moneymaker. You have your ideas, 7 to 10. Let's say you filmed a few takes of each one, maybe more. You got some really good options. Now we go back into editing. And remember what I said about it's not enough to just post a good video, right? In the example I gave, we had the arrow pointing at these are the dancers and this is the facial expressions, and we had all these little things. The other thing you'll notice is that we do a lot of punch-ins, right? And again, these are all subtle tricks, psychological tricks that help just hold your attention through a video because we're so ADHD, especially on TikTok. We want to click away, we want to swipe away. So we have to really play these mind games to help our audience stay engaged. So the video starts off, boom, we got the arrows. Now immediately what I'm thinking is, how long can I hold their attention for? Because a lot of times people will say to me, Matt, should I make videos 10 seconds or 30 seconds or 60 seconds? It's so hard to tell, I don't know what to do. The answer is you make your video as long as you can hold someone's attention. So if the video is good for 60 seconds and people are just on the edge of their seat, great, leave it 60 seconds. Make it 10 minutes, make it a long form, who cares? But if people are after 10 seconds starting to fade because the idea isn't really that good, it's just got a good hook, then you need to be honest with yourself, not be like, oh, I think this is a great idea. Put yourself in their shoes, or better yet, ask people. I literally will play my videos for family members, friends, random, and be like, when do you get bored? Let me know when you get bored. They're watching it, they're like, yeah, this part. I'm like, great, boom, take that out. Okay, watch it again. How about now, right? And go through this process because you have to remove your ego and you have to put yourself in someone's perspective that hasn't seen the video, that doesn't care about the characters. They're not invested in this idea or whatever, care that you spent 10 hours shooting it. They just need to be entertained or not entertained, and it's your job to figure out how to get them over there. So now you have your edit, everything's ready to go. I would recommend taking these videos, uploading them and drafting them. If it's on TikTok, you can do the same thing on IG and YouTube, schedule them, right? Because so often we get busy in our lives and then next thing you know, it's been 4 days and we didn't post. So while you're in the flow, go ahead and upload them, draft them, write the captions, set everything. So all you gotta do is wake up, post it, and get on with your day. And this is how you can really keep your content consistent, especially if you have a really busy lifestyle. Now, the last part is posting. And this is probably the part that I get the most questions about, but it's the biggest waste of time because it's the least important. People spend so much time worrying about hashtags and none of that matters. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, in 2024, 2025, hashtags don't matter. Even the time you post doesn't really matter. Like, sure, there's better times, there's worse times. If the video is good, the algorithm is gonna pick it up and they're gonna show it to people. But yet people will spend hours harping over hashtags and time of posting, all this stuff. You're getting too technical. Make a good video and the rest of the work will be done for you. But the great thing about these tips is that they work for any niche, right? These are practices that you put into place. And a lot of people are gonna tell you, oh, use these 3 hashtags to blow up, or post this trendy thing and you'll explode. Those are quick fixes, right? That's the equivalent of being like, buy this lottery ticket and get rich. Does it happen occasionally? Can it work? Yes, but the way that 99.99% of creators and brands that have built really successful audiences have done it is more this way. They've grinded, they've tested, they've done all these things. Some of them it's taken years and years and years. And I'm telling you, if you follow these steps and do it the way that I'm doing it, you will be able to shortcut it massively. I mean, for me to take an account that had never gotten more than a few thousand videos and get 10 million in one of the first videos I posted is insane. Like, I'm not lying to you guys. I was hoping to get it to like 100K. That would have been a 20X on their best video. That would have been insane. 10 million is, I can't even do the math. It's like a 2000X within a week. It's absolutely absurd. But it's just proof that this works. And it works on my accounts, it works on my company accounts, and it works on other company accounts. So I know that the process works. And if you got some value from this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, turn on notifications. I'm gonna be uploading a little more often, also some stuff in crypto and investing and different things as well. So make sure you join the fam. That Telegram link is down below to join us in the chat over there, and I'll see you guys on the next video.